we've conquered England with winning every trophy. Now, we move to España. Today we take over the club with the lowest budget in Spain and win the Copa de España, Supercopa, La Liga 2, and of course the Champions League. As you might see, the camera quality is different. The old camera is in for repair, but we're in the room again. It's different. We've got a new kit on Manchester City because we're going to go undefeated, as today we're going to try and win every single trophy. And I forgot to mention the Champions League on top of all those ones I did say, as we're going to be taking over Andorra. Villarreal B do have the lowest budget, but they're kind of a feeder club and are a cheat code with how many good prospects they already have. So just around 2 million to rebuild this team, and I'm shocked by the budget. That is because Gerard Piqué is a shareholder or the owner of this club. He's putting no money in. It's after reshuffling the team as well. This is what we've got. Our best player is the goalkeeper, Lizonine. A lot of lone boys as well doesn't really help us this year. And in the academy, Francisco Dominguez could get some game time. It's not a world beater, but he is alright. And we are expected to go streaks in the league and then avoid finishing bottom half. I think with maybe a striker and a midfielder, we may do that. Let's have a look at the team again. Yeah, a midfielder, or maybe just a midfielder and a defender. And another issue we're going to have here is release clauses. You've got to have them on in Spain on the contracts. So Nicolas Ratti is the first one we're losing, but we could lose a lot more. So let's get some signings through the door, shall we? For this Andorra side, the first one, a striker in Lorien Zuniga from Malaga. As the other signing we make is a left back, actually, Yoel Armagon from somewhere in France. I don't know if that actually completes the team for now, or maybe we need signings. Either way, we've got to see it till the end of the window to make sure no one else leaves on release clauses. And unfortunately, we can't sign our last player because we've run out of budget unless anyone else leaves. The first game is on its way, and who's that team? It's Cartagena. Right, okay, how are we going to get on with these? We'll do it with a win to start us off with, but I know we're against the odds, so I'm not putting too much pressure on it. And a draw. Molina late on. We take that and run. But I found a hack to stop players leaving. I'm going to be skipping deadline day right here. I think we've got the 2 players in that we needed for the start of this season, and we don't lose any more that way. So, without further ado, how will Andorra do? And we're nowhere near the top 8, as you can see right there. Or are we? Because we're close to it. We're 1 point behind it in 9th. So there is a playoff bit of chase here, but 5 points is going to be difficult to even get in them places. LPK's team doing alright. Have we lost anyone to release clauses? I'm not too sure. We've definitely lost loan deals, that's for sure. Has it left us with money though? Please say it has. Right, 3 million, so probably a release clause paid in there. And we're going to buy a player with it. So with players leaving, we can actually sign some. The first man is that man we tried to sign before, Ait Cordoba as a defender. And I didn't forget to say who we lost. We lost Pastor for 3.3 on his release clause and Almeria for 2.8. And welcome to the club, 2 more lads. The first one, a 70 rated Danilo Ignacteco. No, I can't say that. From Bordeaux. Oh, we can't afford Jeremy Galeen. Why do we run out of money so easily? Always running out of money here at Andorra, so 2 million. Will that get us a playoff spot? Oh, no. That's not good. 15th. Insert the Nepenthes meme here. 49 points and 71 Alves was on. Just a golfing class. Didn't lose anyone important. Then again, we didn't gain anyone. I might give it another season with Andorra. Then maybe try and find pastures new to try and win something. That is the aim of the game, as we're not doing well. Sevilla winning the cup, nowhere near, losing to Mallorca. And 16 goals for Sinas Bakisar, top striker from Turkey. Bundu got second, but he's going back, and he plays for Sierra Leone, which, funnily enough, Camille Conte from the Mariners is captain of. Go on! We've got to step it up from bottom half to mid-table this year with Andorra. And how much money are they giving us? PK, mate, that is a lot better. £8 million. We're definitely going to stick with them this year if we're getting that much. We do lose Lizoine, the goalkeeper, and Dominguez is back. I don't know why he's at left back though. Loans. They have gone back. So we begin today by signing, should I say, Jeline, because that is the man we were after last season. We're going to get him because we've got money this year. 2.1 million for him. No, and we haven't got a message saying we've got a goalkeeper in which I've been bidding so much for before we start off with Cadiz. Yes, a smaller club, but we really aren't prepared. Vidal is in our goal. The rest of the team looks okay, but these are good. These are very good. Just come from La Liga and they've put 5 past Vidal. So let's get a keeper in, shall we? Welcome to the club from the French league again. Ouarpine Gijoko from Clermont. And just for some squad depth, I've gone ahead and brought the final signing in, which is Ramos Enriquez from Malaga? Malaga, I think that is. Of course, we've got our striker from Malaga, our backup one. Another youngster who will be amongst the substitutes, with this being our main team going into the season, which hopefully sees us maybe scrape a playoff spot. It's one place off worse than we were last season, which isn't good, but I think it is a stronger league, and it's 6 points off Real Sporting. And I don't know, I'm in two minds about if we continue at Andorra, because we're not pushing up. PK is putting money into this team right here, but it's not doing justice. We don't have many finances left, so is this where the change happens? This could be the difference maker. Rayo Vallecano, who are an ex, of course, top division club, approaching us on the 5th of January to become manager. I love PK, I really do. I got his kit from the Barcelona shop, but this is a chance I cannot pass down on, so we're going to Vallecano. Absolutely brilliant. The team, oh, we've got an 80 rated Di Tomas up front. What a job we've took here. Some brilliant players. How much money have we got to spend in this window? Oh, 11 million. We are, however, expected to win the league, and of course we're in the same division because we need to win a promotion trophy, as we're second already by a point to Cadiz. One of the best jobs we could get because we're 5 points clear of Almeria. It looks like promotion could be on the cards. The main problem at this club, no goalkeeper on the bench. That needs rectifying. And we've took over in a good time to spend money to buy that goalkeeper, but I do want to see how his first game goes. We've got Tenerife chasing, of course, Cadiz at the top of the league, and we're keeping up. RDT and Izzy. Oh, and I can't miss this as well because we've got Real Madrid in the Copa de España. Do we win a domestic trophy while still in the second division? We don't, but we take it close with Benzema still there. Ah, well, we didn't expect to win that, but we did expect to bring in a goalkeeper. I never knew he had a ponytail, but he's a brilliant one. He's been at Huddersfield before, I think, but Kamil Grabara from Copenhagen for bang on 10 million. That's our team complete. We've got a weak centre-back in Moomin, I think that's said, but I do trust this team. I mean, a front four of Elyounoussi, Rodriguez, Palazon, and Di Tomas should be La Liga. And this has to be the weirdest thing that's ever happened because we have won the league. Rayo Vallecano, top of it, 101 points. However, the board have given us a critical management. This is rather weird. I mean, they expected us to go around further in the Copa de España, but we had Real Madrid. If they sack us because of this, I wouldn't know how to react. We had scorers like Raul Di Tomas getting 24, Palazon getting 17. We lost to eventual semi-finalists in Real, of course. They didn't get to the final because Atletico Madrid won the whole thing. I'm counting it as a trophy. We've won our first one, but I'm worried for the future of our career. Genuinely worried if we can keep our really high job right here. What do they expect in the league if we carry on? Mid-table with 27 million. At the moment, we're keeping this job, so all I can do is keep putting players on training drills. We are a couple of days in now. We're on the 15th of July. And where does this team need to improve, really? Mummins come on a lot. Maybe we actually replace Mohamed Elyounoussi first, because he's got to be old by now. He is 29, that's not too old. Midfielder, right back, left mid. And I'm thinking maybe it's just the one signing heading into La Liga this season. The season's approaching. We haven't signed a centre-back. Instead, we've gone for a winger, Lazaro, and I am going to show you this guy. We've just signed him from a rival of last season. Almeria, we beat to top spot, but we've signed for 32 million. Their left midfielder can play striker, right mid, 22-year-old, 80 rated. This man is the future. Is he the future, however, of this Rayo Vallecano team? And can he win us trophies? Our first game of the season as well is Real Sporting, a team that really let us down when we played them with Andorra. This time, we've got to get revenge with our new club. Same tactics, but a draw. Batsner for them, Lazaro for us. I mean, at least he's got a debut brace. And actually, with some players going from the reserves on, of course, them, what do you call them? Not pre-contracts, but release clauses. We've managed to get Alfonso Pinto in for 10 million from Las Palmas, a 21-year-old, 75 rated centre-back as cover as we look to cover ourselves in glory. And I never generally stated I would love to win a competition without being at Atletico, Barca or Real. That's just a preference, but we are fighting relegation, so I'm getting ahead of myself at the moment. 17th here in La Liga, the Copa de España we will, of course, get into very soon. The Supercopa and everything's far away. We need to start winning big time for them. Talking about big time, look at Di Tomas, look at Lazaro, and look at Garcia. His release clause is 100 million. I made sure I altered that myself. I do not want to lose that man, and this team should be higher up than it actually is. Mumin come out for Pinto. Yeah, I expect a little bit better, boys. And am I having deja vu or flashbacks or something? Because Real Madrid in the Copa de España again. Hope the board don't flip out if we lose this, because they have a brilliant team. Please, lads, put up a fight. Put up a fight! And look at this. 40 points. We did survive. It's not the mid-table. It's only 4 points off Sosasuna. Sosasuna? They're not what am I even on about? He survived anyway. Espanyol actually survived better than us, and they came up with us, I'm pretty sure. Winners, Atletico de Madrid. They are losing points to top three as well, so maybe, just maybe we could challenge one day. Aldi Thomas, top scorer. And how are the ratings doing overall in our team? We've got, of course, Fran Garcia, who will join Manchester City. That's 100 million in our bank account. But we put it on knowing it'd get paid, probably. No one else seems like they're leaving. Lazaro, definitely not. So a lot of money, but we need new left back. Swings and roundabouts, really. 26 million. The budget's going down in our second season here in La Liga. If we want to win everything, it's not great showing here, especially as they want European football. I'm sorry, I've just realised. Where is our Garcia money? I want that now. Will it come through if I skip a day? Yes, it will. Oh my days, I almost crapped my pants. So, without further ado, we're going to be spending money. We're still going to be getting players out. Loan deals are going to play a big part in this save. But the first one's a centre-back, Israel Reyes. I think he's Mexican. He's cost under 30 million. And joining him is another defender. Lucanets is our Garcia replacement. So much lower rated, but still got potential. And speaking of, a man I tried desperately hard to sign when at Andorra. I saw the potential in him earlier on, but Bennacer, oh, I cannot wait to see this guy get up and running. Some class signings for us right there. We're still in the search for a right back with 43 million, as we have Sevilla, a staple of top division football, but still a staple that needs knocking down, and we've got a draw out of them, to be fair. And we've just got two of our best players, Lazaro and Di Tomas, out for 3 months. Oh well, at least we're still signing defenders. Emil Holm will round it out, 20 million, saves 20 million or 24 million for January. But that for now, that is our business done in the first window. They wanted European football despite all the injuries. And we may deliver! 6th position in this league. Please a trophy with Vallecano. If it's a conference league, a domestic one, just be a trophy. Real Madrid was speeding off, but we've got our players back, Di Tomas, and we've got a sensational looking squad, I may add. Next move as well would have to be higher, and we've got 20 million left. I'm gonna wonder, or I do wonder, if anyone does want to leave the club, but for now, we're just chasing that green Europa Conference trophy. And I'm hoping I'm right in saying that we skipped all the transfers for good reason, because Rayo Vallecano have finished 5th in La Liga. Just, I know Bournemouth love Iraola and everyone thinks he's going to be a dark horse in the Prem, but we've done better with Vallecano than he did, and I'm pretty sure that's where he managed. If not, I'm completely wrong, but what a campaign. What a campaign as Barcelona win the Copa. No domestic trophy, so I think it is one more season, of course, here. We lost to Real Sporting. We really want to win something with a smaller club, and the only, of course, big move that we could make now is to the big time Barcelona, Real Madrid. Raúl Thomas. Just look at him. He's sensational, man. 17 goals in La Liga. And, of course, just maybe we could win the Europa Conference League, but give us some money and back us for a campaign now. 84 million. They've somehow gone from 27 to 84 million. It shows you that getting 5th in La Liga gives you some money. I think our team is really, really good. I can't see ratings apart from on the right-hand side because of international duty. And Trientes, who I thought was a really decent potential player, is the lowest rated. So maybe a midfielder and then an attacking midfielder. So the first player coming from a rival in the league. He's not the youngest player, but we're going for kind of experience that could help us lift a trophy. Welcome to the club, Teun Koopmeiners. I think he's brilliant. 42 million is a lot, but he goes straight in our side. Almost forgot to check as well. We're in the Europa League and we're expected quarterfinals, which is incredibly difficult. So here we go. First game of the season as we try to cook up another signing. I think I'm going for a bench striker. Anyway, this is Atletico Madrid with Gabriel Jesus and Dusan Vlahovic. We still managed to beat them. I'm talking about domestic trophies this year. What if we won the league? And our backup man is here. It's better than Moreno, even though he just did score. Abdul Aziz Yakubu from Ghana and Granada. But we're just going to keep on going. I honestly think with the team we have now, we can just qualify for the Europa Conference League knockouts, or the Europa League knockout. As this is the group that we've got given: Fenerbahce, FCSB and Zulte Waregem, which I think we should maybe come out on top in. Fenerbahce should give us a run for the money. FCSB aren't bad in Europe, but we've got to, of course, give that a shot. And halfway through, we're 5th again, so we are in the race. We're 11 points off Real Madrid. I don't even know why I'm looking at top of the league, when in fact I should be looking at the Europa. We topped the group for a second there. I just got our badge and Sultes the wrong way around, and I thought we'd had a horrid time of it. There is some decent teams in here. Spurs, but you'll never get this. Swansea City are in Group G. They crashed out. They might get Conference League, but Swansea City against Dortmund. Manchester United are here. There is, of course, decent teams, but we've got to overcome them. We haven't lost anyone as of note. And, of course, De Thomas, 88 rated. He is flying. 25 million to spend still, but I actually don't want to really waste it. I just want to win a cup with Vallecano. And as we're at the Europa League spot, we are 4th, which is decent. The Copa de España, well, of course, we're already out as well. We got knocked straight out of that one as the Europa League. Liverpool. Of course, as always, I'm not going to show you this. I'm going to show you if we're at the semi-final stage, which I don't expect us to be at. But what do I know about football? Because we've got Roma. Jose Mourinho will meet us here in the semi-finals. Will this be a trophy with Vallecano? Come on. Yes, we won the first leg. And De Thomas is back up to 88 rated. Let's beat Roma. Yes, it's a draw, but we do go through. Dybala tried to stop us, but Reyes and RDT send us to the UEL final. And in the La Liga, we actually finished 3rd. We disturbed the top 3. Atletico de Madrid, goodbye on goal difference, because we've done it. This is in the meantime whilst we're waiting for the final. Sociedad won the Copa de España. It shows that we could still reach it, as it is BVB we have. A team that had to beat Swansea. As let's have a look at the goals, shall we? Rafael de Thomas, or Raúl de Thomas. Sorry, mate, I got your name wrong. And Lazaro really impressing. Rodriguez the same. We're a Champions League club. I may leave them as a Champions League club. We don't know what happens after this, but we really want to win a trophy with Vallecano. Moliero, an ex-Las Palmas man to do it. And Kolo Muani. the dream might not happen. But to be fair, it wasn't a rule set in stone. We've come close enough. It may still be half a season with Vallecano though, because we didn't get a move at the end of that season as they want us in the semi-finals of the Champions League, winning the title. I don't think so, even with a lot of money, which is 109 million. And with Sociedad being the winners, I wanted to pull off the signing of Charles de Ketelaere, but for some reason, somehow, we don't have enough money. We obviously do. As maybe our only signing of this window as well is someone from Torino originally, but Samuele Ricci is an Italian coming over from Valencia. Spent a lot of money on this guy. I'm hoping just one player of good quality can change our team's fortune. So first game of the season as well, Real Valladolid versus Rayo Vallecano. Please, we should be actually putting up a title fight with the team we have. We've got brilliant striker, brilliant midfield. Only a draw in the last minute. And the last thing we need to check on before going into the season with Vallecano is our Champions League group. One signing only. And then we've got Bayern Munich, PSV and Celtic. Difficult group. No Swansea in this. What a shame. No sign of the Welsh club. And if there's a sign that you've took a team too far, this is probably it. It's like Conte at Chelsea, Jose Mourinho at Chelsea. It's just that kind of end of an era feel. I do hope we could get another job, maybe. I mean, we finished third in his group, so we would be in the Europa League. We could give that another go, or we could try and just forge our career forward a bit more. But to be fair, no real jobs available. Bilbao, I wanted a top 3 side, so maybe the trophy chase with Vallecano is still on. We've got to try and beat Alaves as well in this game right here in the cup, and we have won the first cup round for a while. And we're getting this press conference done, not because we have reached the Europa League semi-finals. Unfortunately, Man United knocked us out there, because we're in the final of the Copa de España. Still no managerial job openings available. That is the message. So we've got to win this game. I'll show you the Europa League first. Yep, we got smashed by Manchester United in the second leg. 1-1 in the first, but not in the second. Copa de España, however, we beat Sociedad. We had an easy run. Girona, and then we had Sevilla. So it's not like we've had a Real Madrid again. We've actually got an easier run, as we desperately need to win this trophy to get our first in ages, and we do. Rafael de Thomas and Reyes, the centre-back. Vallecano, not one of the big top 3, have won the Copa de España, and that is our first trophy since promotion. Oh my days. And there's still no job offers, so we've won the trophy we wanted to, but we want to try and get to one of them top 3, which are back in the top 3 as we're in the Europa League next season. 122M. Big money euros right there. I'm probably guessing big expectations. I do want to move on, even though we've got to get in the Champions League and reach the Europa League final. They want a forward signing, but we've got Rafael de Thomas. Are the board okay? And I'm just thinking, as we sign Goncalo Ignacio, are we just really underperforming? Because our squad should be great. Do we literally need a bigger club than this? I fancy us for the Europa League and the Cup again. So without further ado, let's give the league a good go, shall we? Sevilla, we've started with these before. Lazetic's a decent striker. We are underperforming because we should be winning that. I mean, we're still in the Europa League and we should be in the Champions League. Probably winning it by now, as Vallecano, PSV, Valerenga Football and Helsinki are the teams that join us. And we're so close to top of the league, but so far with Barcelona absolutely storming it. Would they sack their manager? Would Real, who are 5th, give us a job? Because I don't know how far I can take this team, which is far enough already. But another trophy here we could win. So Real Madrid in the Supercopa, even though they might be managerless soon, we still need to beat them here with Vallecano. Trophy number 2 in the big time. Both domestics done. It is now the league title and the Champions League. Ignore me, I'm being stupid. I'm being absolutely stupid because we're still going to beat Barcelona. But hey, at least we win that as well. So we've beaten 2 of the big teams right there. We beat Atletico in the final last year of the Copa de España. We're doing okay for ourselves. And we've made the semi-finals of the Europa League as well. So chance to add a major continental trophy. Otherwise, domestic ones don't mean much on their own. So a 2-2 draw with Bayer Leverkusen in the first leg. Just realised as well we didn't win the Champions League first time round, as we were without Raul de Thomas for the second leg against Bayer Leverkusen away, but it doesn't matter. The Nets get in. I believe it's Arsenal we face, as we did get fourth in the league. I think that's Champions League, with it being blue. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. Real Madrid with a big drop-off. I'd love to get the job there as they won the Copa de España. So into this final we go. Arsenal, please. They've got Saka and Martinelli on either wing, but we've got RDT back. And that is the Europa League added to the trophies that we've won so far. We cannot be lying to ourselves this year. We've got to probably find another job or win it all with Vallecano. We do lose a couple of players this season. They want us to win the Champions League. They want a Champions League place and the Copa de España. Oh my days. I mean, the team is good. Grabara, his growth is phenomenal because he was with us in the league below. Lazaro's been a brilliant signing. Rodriguez, Cooper Miners and Ricky in the midfield and as defense. It should probably be another trophy here with Vallecano, but I want to spruce things up. I want Barcelona. I want Atletico. I'm not a big Real fan, but I take it. So with the contracts up, we'll start off by bringing some players in. Igor Zulbadia. Even though my head's been away for Vallecano, it's been like this for 2 seasons, so I might as well focus on the team some more. And our big money move is here. Another one who has played in the Spanish leagues before and is still here. £101 million for Gonzalo Plata. It's severely overpaid, but it ticks up board objectives and gets us ready for the Super Cup. That team right there will be taking on Bayern Munich very soon, literally, with Espanyol to follow it up. We beat the German Giants. Come on. No, we don't. But we do beat Espanyol, so swings and roundabouts at the start of this season. And our Champions League group is Milan, Ajax and Galatasaray this season. And ladies and gentlemen, as we lost our 2 Champions League games so far, Barcelona will be the team that we go to, which is high up. We've literally just got to win the league and the Champions League. Barcelona, here we go. I am so very excited for this one. You can see that we are in the Champions League as well, and we've got work to do, even though we did win the first game. Villa in there? What? La Liga, we are behind Vallecano, of course we are. Of course we are. Team-wise as well, it's a bit of a mess here, but of course it is an improvement on what we just had. Overall, as this is the best lineup I can get out of it as well. It is really good. Defense is solid. Look at the attack. We've got Baran Regen, we've got Ferran Torres, and we've got Ansu Fati. Saying that, I kind of do want a window, January that is, because we've got 190 million to spend. In the league, it is us versus Vallecano for top spot, but we are so far above our ex-team. Them fans must absolutely hate us for jumping ship. As in the Champions League, we are through. We've got Dortmund right there. Leicester making it through against Sevilla if they could beat them this time. And yeah, it looks like our ex-team didn't make it. Where are they? Where would they gone? There, they came third. Europa League. How? Maybe on a head-to-head with Milan, because I did have the better goal difference. Unlucky to them. And we start off with a Manager of the Month award and extra hate from Vallecano fans. That is because we've signed Samuel Ricky to help us try and win this league and Champions League. If you can't beat them, take players away from them. Speaking of taking players, I had a look at Francisco Domingos at Andorra, who we had before. A 92 rated playing in the 2nd division, and they won't let us buy him. What a rotting career. PK, let him go. He's a defensive midfielder, so fits the shape better and can go there with Ravella. 2 Italians now in our starting lineup. So without further ado, Dortmund. It is the Ousmane Dembele ex-derby. Can we beat them? I'm surprised to see Baron as well. I wonder what he can do for us, as it's only a draw. Malierio's haunted us everywhere he's gone. But it's not over till 2 legs are played. Don't tell me Barcelona's crashing straight out. Oh, extra time. Ricky did get a goal, but it's Matteo Guendouzi who sends us to the quarterfinals. After that, it is to the San Siro. What a game this will be. I almost said for Xavi then, but it's not. It's for MWS, as please, come on! Come on, Baran! We just have one big difficult tester here at Camp Nou. Can we overcome it though? Rovella's out, but we've got Marino, Guendouzi, all waiting on the bench to try and step in. Kone. We're out. were out at the hands of AC Milan and Matheus Martin. And again, just after this season, under pressure, but there's a tick box there, and you know what that means. It means we have won La Liga. Barcelona in season number 1, or just half a season we've done it. Vallecano was second though, so the season we leave, they put up a chase. But not good enough. We know what we've got to do next season as well. Champions League with Daniel Bernardo, Lewandowski regen, Ferran Torres, I almost called him Pau then, and Ansu Fati at the helm. This year, Barcelona want the title, Copa de España, Champions League. They want everything critically. If they do decide to keep us, of course, we've got to try and deliver. 319 million. Oh my days. So our first signing is going to be a backup or competing keeper, Unai Simon from Chelsea for quite cheap. As to go just in front of him, from Newcastle, we have signed Sven Botman for £85 million. But our biggest signing of any save ever. It's going to change the formation. Kylian Mbappe is the new number 9. Him and Baran up front together. If we don't win the lot, I will be genuinely surprised. Welcome. Everyone thinks he's a Madridster, but he's at Barca. This team now, I mean, Wrench must just feel like a complete outsider. Same with Simon. I can't even say his name because I am bewildered with the quality we have right here. So let's see how this first game of the season goes for us. We've got Levante, Liam Delap versus Baran and Mbappe. We come out on top. And our Champions League group. We've got to do well in this as well. We've got Benfica, Salzburg and Trabzonspor. If we don't get through in this, I'll jump out that window. So, halfway through the Spanish League season, we of course are top. We have been beaten once. And of course, Rayo Vallecano were the team to beat us. And we are through. We've got Hoffenheim in the round of 16. There's Monaco, Lazio, Olympique Lyonnais, Basel in this, Porto, Hertha Berlin and Salzburg. Expect some shocks and trees to be pulled up in this Champions League, but Hoffenheim hopefully not one of those. Our team is so decent. Our attack especially. A 2-1 first leg win. And now to the Prezero Stadium, which to be fair sounds like a really nice stadium name, I suppose, as we do get a 4-2 overall win and a 2-1 win on the night. And in the next round, time for revenge. We have Milan. Come on, we've got to win this one, please. Look at it. I just love looking at our team, but I don't think we're going to do it, and you can tell we've got a 1-1 draw in the first leg. So second leg right here, and Mbappe's on the decrease, so it shows you that he's going to win the Champions League kind of now with the Spanish outfit, and you can see he's going for it. 84th minute to send us through. And the challenge doesn't stop there. As Salzburg have PSG, they are behind. We have Manchester City. Now, if PSG go through, that's going to be one hell of a trio that we've got to play. Of course, just Milan, Man City, then PSG. This is going to be so difficult. The Guardiola derby. I did look at Haaland before Mbappe. Mbappe was actually cheaper, as we're behind against City. So Manchester City at the Etihad, 1 goal down as coach of Barcelona, the comeback kings. Please, Banana Miretti. Miretti, one of our 3 Italian in the midfield, or Italians. Haaland scored. But we progress to the final, probably against PSG. They will want revenge, and it's played at the San Siro. We don't have as luck against Milan. Is that a good or bad sign? As we've got to check the other competitions. We did win La Liga. Big dropper from Rayo Vallecano into 9. So that is another trophy. Supercopa won by Real Madrid. Copa de España won by Celta Vigo of all teams. Ours. What else? We've got to check goal scorers. Because it's going to be interesting this year with the amount we have. It's Mbappe with the most, 32. Baran with 26. Learning from, of course, the master in Kylian Mbappe. Gonzalez got quite a few off the bench. Then Ferran Torres, Miretti, Wrench. Not many from Ansu Fati, only 2, same as Botman. But hopefully in the final, controlling him, we can have a dominant performance. And I don't believe it. I was wondering where Pedri's gone. It seems like he's swarming up for PSG. So Mbappe for Barcelona, Pedri for PSG. This is going to be good. Entertainment for the masses, as we need to get going in this game, of course. And we need to be winning this one, if possible. A 4-2-4 formation isn't the best, really, the most logical, but when you've got good attacking talents like Ansu Fati hitting the crossbar and Baran trying to chase it up and Mbappe winning the header, You know, when you've got these talents, you've got to push forward. Still on the chance. Kylian Mbappe, what a save! A huge chance for us, as we've got to say as well. Another ex-PSG player for us. Noon Mensch is not on the field. Repeat, not, because he was suspended. As they've got an attacker right here. Ike Bravo running round us. He's one-on-one with the keeper, Simon, and it's PSG in front in the finale. What a shocker! With all our attackers, we still struggle. A goal of the highest caliber. They were easily around Sven Botman, and Simon had to come. And he's been humiliated. So attack, attack, and attack again, please, lads. I mean, once we've got the ball, it's hard to get it off us as well, as that's Ansu Fati trying to repeat the chip. Come on, Kylian. We need more right there, as he's got to pass off into Ansu Fati. We're lucky not to be too behind. But Baran lurking. How's his heading? What a save, Donnarumma. Oh, and it's across the line. Can we keep this in? No, we can't. Donnarumma with the best save I've ever seen. I actually can't believe we haven't scored there. Still, they're coming at us a little bit here. Ball whipped into the box. Headed away. Miretti now has to bring this away. He's got pressure on the sides, but it doesn't matter. Half time. You know the score. Need to be better. And need to just actually get some chances off, because Baran should have scored at the end of that half, really. Is Kylian Mbappe. Oh my days. It's a save from Donnarumma, and we're clattered on the line a little bit there. Nothing given. PSG get lucky. Oh my days. Another chance gone missing, as that's Samuel Enrique. That's in the middle. This is Ansu Fati again going on a dribble. He's got a pass inside. The Trivella still not working. Pushing on the door. As come on, keep running. Kylian Mbappe. Now this could actually be a chance. Mbappe's found himself in a bit of space. He's holding it up. Ansu Fati on the angle, and he has scored the leveller finally. It was coming from him, most attacks that we had. And now the game is up and running. It was actually a run from Kylian himself that started it off. A just hopeful through ball over the top. And that is top echelons from Ansu. Go out there, win this game, get the better of them. As that is Lloyd Kelly putting up a fight with Kylian Mbappe and kind of getting better off. However, this is good play from the rest of the team. Ferran Torres, Baran needs a bit of a run. That should be a corner. If it goes, it doesn't. They do very well to prevent it. Keep going, lads. Just keep going, lads. Oh, header. That is an easy save for Simon, though. We knew that would be. Let's get it thrown straight out and get attacking. Come on, Ferran Torres. Let's make it a lucky ending in this first finale back in this new room. It's not finished yet. Oh, no. Ferran Torres with 8 minutes left. I thought that was his final chance gone from Mbappe, but a corner one right in front of all the PSG fans sitting there, as that's whipped into the box. Thought I'd just try and whip it in. Kylian Mbappe trying to keep it. He's not been too great today, but that's not a great pass. And Miretti almost forcing his way in there. The game should be done. An extra time amongst us. Come on, lads. We've just got to keep it going, as we forced a corner at the start of this half. And that's just a terribly whipped in ball. Still headed onto Ansu. Blasted through bodies, and Donnarumma was sent. Better, as still another chance maybe before the half-time whistle for this Kylian Mbappe. He's 31-year-old, but surely he has the skill, and that is a free kick towards. Kylian's got to put this around the wall. If he could score this and send the fans mentally off the post, I don't believe it. So second half amongst us after that terrible free kick miss, but still we've got a couple of minutes left of this one, and before the dreaded penalties, I would like to try and get a lead, even if it's just a lead, even if they score again, get some momentum. We've got to get at them. We've just honestly been all over them, as that's an unconventional pass, but a very good one. And there is Baran setting off into the box. It's off the crossbar. Kylian Mbappe tries to keep it alive. The biggest chance. Falling to both strikers in both halves. Honestly, unbelievable how we don't have a lead so far in this game. But hang on, there's 1 minute added here, and Kylian Mbappe, what are you playing at, man? He's lost it, and penalties will decide the fate. Do we do this? Do we do this? Come on, Silas with the first one, or Salas scores against Unai Simon. We trusted him, of course, over Ter Stegen, as Donnarumma's going to be hard to beat. But Baran does that. Second one up is for Ike Bravo, ex-Madridster. He goes the same way as before. So now, Kylian Mbappe against a former goalkeeper who should read him like a book, but doesn't, as Kylian Mbappe slots that home. Hakimi now, he's going left. He's going down the middle. Ansu, just keep going the same way that we've been going because it has been working for us. And we are scoring every single one in that corner. Moises Caicedo go the same way, but he doesn't. Going the other way. So now Ferran Torres, please, mate, do not miss this one. He doesn't. Top right works a treat. Now Cardenas goes that way. Sudden death already in this shootout. Moretti against the Italian goes to the right of the Italian. Just every single time we've gone the same way. Militao down the middle. No, he doesn't. I'm getting very nervous now. Ricky. They cannot save penalties in the top corner. Pedri against his former club sends us the wrong way. This shootout's honestly getting very, very nervy. Wrench is the lowest rated player in the squad, but I am going to keep on going there. Donnarumma, mate. Read it. Quaresma saves it. It will be us with the chance. Ronald Araujo, after going down the middle, to the right, should I say, we go to the right again. And on penalties, we have become the best manager of the entire Spanish system. I don't even know what to say. It has took that much effort. The quality of striking that top bins from every single player. It might be a cop-out, but it's a cop-out that's worked. Barcelona and the man who just scored will lift the trophy. Here he is to lift the trophy, Ronald. The Uruguayan is just an amazing centre-half. As there it is for Barcelona. We don't forget Valladolid and we don't forget Andorra, as we have now become the best manager in Spanish football. I apologise for the camera, but the other one is getting repaired as we speak. It broke down. As comment teams down below that you want to see rebuilt before FC24. We will try and get onto them as quickly as possible, as thank you all for tuning in.